This podcast is a member of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts and content creators, visit bio.link/Red5.
Yep, that's Kim over there looking weird off screen.
Yes, I'm trying to get something. Yeah, I'm working with my iPad here.
Why are you doing, Kim?
I'm working with my iPad. I had to download an app on my iPad that I thought I had.
You don't need it right now, or do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Hey, it's race review time.
Yes, it is, and we are going to cover 4 races.
Oh, goddamn, right? We're going to cover the 2 races that we should have covered last week, but then the AC went out.
Yeah.
And then we're going to cover this last weekend's both races.
Yes.
Because unfortunately, with Formula One, we happen to be in a...
Yes.
What was it? 3 races in a row?
Yeah, 3 races in a row. Triple hitter, as they call it.
Triple header, yes. A triple header. Thank you. My brain was like... My brain was like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to do a triple header. So we're going to talk about Formula One. I don't remember what races we're talking about now.
We're talking about the
Bauman and that one.
The Spanish Grand Prix.
Right.
We're talking about the...
And then the Austrian Grand Prix was held yesterday.
Yes, and then we're talking...
So Spanish Grand Prix a week ago.
Yes. Austrian Grand Prix held yesterday.
Right, and we're going to kind of... When we go into the Spanish Grand Prix, we're just going to go over the results.
Yeah.
Try to remember what we can from it. Because we started to watch it.
And
I want to say what was Monday night.
Monday night, yeah.
When the temp, it was like after midnight.
Yeah, it was.
You okay?
Can you still move your mouse?
Yeah, I'm slide shit over. I can move everything.
Okay. Well.
All right. You good?
I good.
Or I good?
I's good.
Please get your shit together.
What the hell?
I am good to go. I am good to go as cotton candy.
And then NASCAR, we're going to cover what?
We're going to cover the Ally 300 from yesterday.
Right.
And then it was at New Hampshire, but I don't remember what it was called.
I thought, well, luckily, I mean, I guess we should be truthful about this. Luckily, we DVR'd last Sunday's race, not this one, the week before.
Yeah, a week before, yeah.
And New Hampshire because, we found out that.
Excuse me.
Oh Lord, that it wasn't on Peacock.
No, it wasn't.
Shit, what the hell right there? Of course.
All I know is it's the one with the big lobster.
Yeah.
I call it the lobster race.
It was the USA Today 301 at New Hampshire Motor Speedway up in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Or the New England area, as they call it.
I just know that this lobster.
The mile track that looks like it's a half mile bigger than Bristol.
Yeah.
Or not Bristol, Martinsville.
Yeah, exactly.
But they mimic pretty much the same because the New Hampshire track is pretty much a damn paperclip too.
Yeah, it is.
The only difference is like it's got a little more banking than Martinsville does.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Even though it's only 2%.
Yeah.
New Hampshire's only 2%. Anyway,
yeah.
But what are we going to do after the show, Kim?
We are going to reveal.
What are we going to do?
We're going to reveal.
You want to show them?
Oh, yeah.
So you got to stick until the end of the show. Easy.
Yeah. Stay till the end of the show, and
we got two more.
We got two more, and we'll reveal whether we're dark side or light side.
Right. We got the last two, and then the AC went down because we were going to reveal them on the previous show.
Yeah, we were. But
which would have been the one before.
Yeah.
Last week's show.
It would have been June 23rd. Was last Sunday.
Okay. Well, it had been Monday morning show.
Yeah, it had been June 24th that we were going to reveal it. But.
And by the way, welcome to July.
Yes, short week for Kim. Woo-hoo. Kim gets
We're in July already.
Yes, we are. The year is already half gone.
The year is over half gone.
Yeah.
And we are technically 24 days from a 10-year celebration.
Yes, we are.
Sweet. You know what I'm getting you?
What?
I'm going to give you divorce papers.
And you know what I'll give you?
What?
I will not sign them and give them back to you.
That's fine. That's fine.
Hello, Nicole. Good morning. Did the kitties wake you up again?
You do realize that if you don't respond, if I give them to you, after so much time, it's just granted.
Well, I'll fight you on it.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Morning, Nicole.
Did your girls wake you up again?
Mom, get up!
9 days is about right. And 20-some days.
But yep, 24 days. We'll celebrate 10 years together.
Yep. We do.
10 years, wow. Yeah, I'm about to fix this.
Well, if you want
to start back from zero.
Okay.
Get divorced and then get remarried.
No. Let's not do that.
Why not?
Yes, her girl woke her up again.
No. Why not? So stick around at the end of the show.
And
as Kim just showed, we are going to open 2 more packs.
And we'll see if we got dark side or light side.
Last week we were supposed to do this, but because we lost AC, I told Kim, screw this. We're going to open them up. And the 2 we did get were...
They're the dark side.
Exactly. Just the way they're supposed to be.
9 days and 24 days. Yes, Nicole.
Yeah, 9 days.
Yeah.
Yep. For a more happy celebration. All right. Guys, Kim, how's your week been? Or how's your 2 weeks been? I mean,
actually,
you didn't get a chance when I did the update episode or update live stream. Pretty much let everybody know we got AC back. You were working, so you didn't get a chance to really give everybody your thoughts on when the AC went down. Again, we thought it was, it got froze. So we both went over to
Barnes and Noble, and that's where we spent the remainder of the day.
Right. Well, you just been staying there until they closed.
Yeah. Till they literally kicked us out.
And I was wondering what, so Saturday afternoon when it happened to us realizing it's not coming back through Sunday, getting all we were hoping the pieces, the window units, the portable units, to eventually getting to Tuesday before it got fixed. How was your experience with it? I mean, I flat out pointed out Tuesday morning, I freaking lost it. I mean, I
did too. Both of us did.
Yeah, when you finally got up,
yeah, both of us did. And I literally told you I was going to tell Mom not to expect a phone call after.
Your mom.
My mom not to expect a phone call after August. Because we won't be here.
Right, yeah. We were in a dark spot. But anyways, dark spots.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your thought process and the whole thing.
Well, let's just put it this way. I was about ready to go beat somebody in the head. I really was.
All righty.
And then I had to keep my vertigo under control because if it gets to a certain heat, it kicks in.
Yeah.
And so I was on constant Dramamine.
Well, and that's why the portable unit, I made sure
was back with
that
me.
it was that was in our bedroom, and the way the vent comes across, it was shooting into you.
Yeah.
I mean, it was shooting up and out.
Yeah.
Mixing with the hot air of the ceiling.
Yeah.
But the bottom part of it was coming out and hitting you straight dead center in the back.
It was. And then other than fighting with my work on telling them that I called in 2 hours before my fucking shift, and they gave me a no call, no fucking show.
Okay. All right, but you're working on that.
Yes, I'm working on that.
Other than that,
yeah, we finally got it. It surprised me when we actually got it fixed, because I was thinking, okay, here it is.
We were under the impression that wasn't going to.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be fixed. Here it is Monday. We still haven't heard anything about window units. And it's like, okay.
Oh, no, we had the one out here. My mom, dad brought.
Well, we had one window unit,
which wasn't working. I mean,
no,
it was working,
but it wasn't working.
It wasn't cooling. I mean, hell, the freaking kitchen was still 102 during the day.
Yeah. And the portable unit, like he said, was back in our room. So that was about the coolest part of the whole house. But I was going, okay, here it is Monday. I had to return to work, and nothing from maintenance manager.
No, we had already heard from them.
Yeah.
We had already heard that it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah. We had already heard that they were just going to put window units. So we were wondering, where's the window units? When are we going to have to?
Okay, but we had nowhere. Even though there are still 2 windows to put windows units in, that one's covered by stuff.
Yeah.
That literally out in the kitchen where a dining room table would go is our storage room. And then this one here, where it slides across, is right here.
Yeah.
Next to where the stereo comes out.
Well, that's what I was just going to get into. What did we have to rearrange in the house to get the window units in?
There's really no rearranging.
Yeah.
I mean, besides going through that storage stuff in there and just take Christmas and throw it in the garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, that's what that's all pretty much what's in front of that window is Christmas. All the Christmas totes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few boxes there, but it's mainly Christmas.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at that point, the only way you're rearranging it is tossing it.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, we didn't hear anything. And then Tuesday morning.
It was Tuesday afternoon.
Tuesday afternoon, just before I got up to go to work.
You got woke up.
Yeah, I got
rudely by me.
Woke up real fast. So
it was because he had to shut our power off.
Yeah.
That happened to be attached to our bedroom where all the fans and everything were blowing on me.
Yeah. And so I got up in a hurry, was almost headed over to Barnes and Noble again until I had to clock in for work. And he actually had fixed it and
turned it on.
And oh my goodness, what a difference.
Yeah, it started dropping quick in here.
Yeah, it did. It started dropping fairly quick. So,
but anyways, yep. So that was our fun.
Yeah, that was our fun weekend last weekend.
I'll wait till Tuesday. And then the rest of the week has been, our body's been trying to catch up on sleep.
Yeah, he's been trying to catch up on sleep.
All right, let's get into this. Let's do this.
Okay, we're doing F1 first?
Yeah, Spanish Grand Prix.
Oh, good.
So you want to go like both F1 races?
Yes, let's go both F1 races, because once we get into NASCAR, I've got a couple of things I'm going to comment on.
Okay. So you want to do both F1?
Why not get them both done at once?
And then we'll go into both NASCAR races.
Yeah.
Got it.
Because we've got about 3 things we need to discuss for NASCAR.
Okay, so let me get dates in.
Anyway, what I remember the Spanish Grand Prix.
Hold on. It was June 23.
Yeah, it was June 23rd. And what I remember of it is that it was a battle for first and second. And I do remember that Verstappen ended up winning. But as far as the battles on track, I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, well, again, we started watching it again
at midnight.
Midnight on Monday night.
Yeah.
And then we tried to time it up to watch the rest of it.
Yeah, we did.
And I'm literally falling asleep at 9:00 at night.
Yeah.
You're not getting up until 11:30.
Yeah.
And really at that point, it should have been like, okay, Scott, watch it, and then Kim watch it.
Yeah.
Because by the time we got a chance to finally watch it on Friday,
yeah,
ESPN already taken away the on demand.
Yeah, we
had to watch it off of
F1
F1 TV. Thank goodness we have that.
Yeah, we do. That's coming down.
And then NASCAR's okay. We had actually DVR'd it from.
Yes, we did.
The bot from the deal. I guess that's what I need to do with F1. Maybe I need to DVR those two just for the heck of it.
You might want to.
That way, just in case.
Yeah, just in case that we don't have that we.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into the Spanish Grand Prix.
Okay.
It's in Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Been racing a total of 4.657 kilometers. Started first Grand Prix was 1991. Good year. I graduated that year. Race distance of 307.236 kilometers or 66 laps. The lap record was set in 2023 at 1 minute 16 seconds 0.330 by Max Verstappen.
Yeah, I don't think it was beat this year.
I don't think it was either.
I don't remember.
Well, no, because it would change.
Yeah.
Whoops. Finished in 20th, 2 laps down. Williams driver, the American Logan Sargent.
Yeah, I think
I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm to the point where I really wish I had on the board. Yeah. Hey, goodbye.
Yeah, he's not.
He's done.
He's done. He will race the rest of these.
He won't race the rest of the season.
No. Well, let me finish. He will probably they'll probably stick with him through the summer break. And then at summer break, when they come back, he will not have a seat. He will be replaced.
I think so.
Because
well, let's wait and see.
Because Toto Wolff,
who's the team principal of Mercedes,
Mercedes went to the FIA to try and get a rule changed.
A Max Verstappen.
Yeah, the Max Verstappen rule, where
which is funny because it was actually the same rule in NASCAR, but we call it the Kyle Busch rule. It's about being too young to be driving.
Yeah,
certain cars.
Yeah, so now they've changed the rule to if it applies, and basically, if the driver's good enough, they can be brought up to F1 before the age of 18.
Right at 17.
At 17.
All right, finished 19th for RB Racing. Yuki Tsunoda, 1 lap down. 18th, the other Williams, Alex Albon, 1 lap down. Mm-hmm. And 17th, the Haas F1 American team, Kevin Magnussen, 1 lap down. In 16th, Kick Sauber, car driven by Valtteri Bottas, 1 lap down.
Hello, Jake. We're doing fine.
In 15th, RB car driven by Daniel Ricciardo, 1 lap down. 14th, Aston Martin car driven by Lance Stroll, 1 lap down. How far is it? Damn, we got the
there's
12 cars got lapped in that race.
Yeah.
And Zhou Guan Yu in P13 for Kick Sauber. P12, Fernando Alonso, driver for Aston Martin. That was the end of the lap downs. 11th place went to Nico Hülkenberg. Again, this is going to be a quick recap because this should have been last week's show.
Yes.
But due to things away from our control.
Yeah, circumstances out of our control.
All right, your top 10 went, P10 went to Esteban Ocon for Alpine. P9 went to Pierre Gasly, Alpine. In P8, here we go. It might be the first rant for Kimberly. I doubt it. She says she's going to be good today. Sergio Perez, Red Bull Racing.
Yeah.
P7, Oscar Piastri, McLaren. P6, Carlos Sainz, Ferrari. P5, Charles Leclerc, Ferrari. P4, George Russell, Mercedes. Finally on a podium.
Yeah.
Since, what did they say, 2022?
2022, yeah, I think so.
Lewis Hamilton, P3, finally.
Yeah.
In P2, Lando Norris from McLaren. And winner of the race in P1, Max Verstappen. That is your Spanish 2024 Spanish Grand Prix DHL fastest lap award went to Norris. The DHL fastest pit stop went to Red Bull at 1.92, and driver of the day was Lando Norris.
Thank you, Jake. And no, we didn't hear that Lizzie Muse, the Street Outlaws racer, passed away. No, we hadn't heard of that. This is the first we've heard of it.
I don't know what Street Outlaws are, so I only pay attention to NASCAR and Formula 1 and the Indianapolis 500. I mean, the only other thing I somewhat pay attention to is drag racing, and that's and mainly Top Fuel and Funny Car.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for John Force waking up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as far as this podcast goes, it's all about Formula 1 and NASCAR.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to Austria.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Really?
It was a heck of a race. It was a heck of a battle. I did enjoy it, but there was a jackasses of the race.
Really? Yeah. You're going to go there already?
No, I'm not going to go there. I'm just saying it's a 60, I think they said 64 kilometer track. I think it's a 64 kilometer track.
You think it's a 64 kilometer circuit?
Yeah.
It is 4.318 kilometers.
Yeah. It takes 64 seconds to do one lap. That's what it is.
The lap record is 105.619 by Carlos Sainz 2020.
Yep.
Number of laps is 71, one short of Monaco, which is the shortest circuit, the shortest track on the calendar.
Yeah.
For Formula 1.
Yeah, I thought it was the Red Bull Ring that was the shortest, but no, it's Monaco,
which is Austria. And this track has been on the calendar since 1970.
Yeah.
Well, it's not, I'm sure it's come off here and there.
Yeah,
but the first Grand Prix was 1970.
Yeah.
I just went to fucking schedule.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore.
But yeah,
I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, I know you are. But yeah, I liked it. I mean, the battles were very good. I mean, it made for a race.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the.
Although I think the stewards need to do like the umpires and go get their eyes checked.
Okay. I really thought over the last couple of years,
yeah,
a certain driver had matured.
Yeah, I had to.
Until his antics today, which reminded me of what the fuck he did to Ricardo Baku.
Yeah.
Years ago. And what the battle that was between him and Lewis during 2021.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry, but the FIA, and this is my thing right here, and I said this during the race.
Yes, you did.
That the FIA needs to take an account of what happens to two cars when they collide.
Yeah.
And what happens to one of the cars, you know, again, like when Seb went into Lewis at Baku that one year, after Seb thought he brake checked, didn't happen.
Yeah.
But there needs to be a penalty that says, okay, because Max and Lando connected in turn 3. It was Max's fault because Max drifts over, takes away the car width to the line.
Yeah.
Once Lando's beside him, he hits him. That's Max's fault. Max's penalty.
Yeah.
Lando's out of the race.
Yeah.
At that moment there, either Max got to be held for a lap.
Yeah.
Or they take him out of the race.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And that's probably the NASCAR side of me.
Well, yeah.
Because because I've seen NASCAR over the years literally hold people 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 laps while the race is going on because of some stupid thing on track.
Yeah.
But then again, I've also seen them today or yesterday where a guy right hooks a frigging car under caution and nothing happens.
Nothing's done.
Oh, you know, they're going to look at this week.
Yeah. Formula One all over again.
Oh, I mean, officiating around the board from all sports has gotten bad.
It's gotten, yeah.
Anyways, other than that, it was a great race.
It was. And it was a great race. Yes, I really did truly enjoy it. The only thing that I have the bitch about is exactly what you have the bitch about. And also, Red Bull needs to stop sanctioning this.
Sanctioning what?
His antics on the track. They need to start reeling him in. And
you're not going to reel him in now.
Yeah.
They should have done it back when he cut off Ricardo.
Yeah.
At Baku.
Yeah.
And took away the downforce and the brake ability when Daniel ended up friggin' rear-ending them and taking them both out of that race. That's when they should have put the foot down. They didn't.
No, they didn't. And now they've let it they've let it got so far.
Let it get.
They've let it get so
out
far.
Of control.
They let it get out of control, and now he's back at it again.
Right. And I really thought, well, maybe he matured, but no.
No.
He sits here and talks about how he wants competition.
And that he welcomes it, but yet today's antics on track, no, he doesn't.
No.
Which then says, okay, so you want to carry the team? Fine, because your second driver ain't doing shit.
I knew that was coming. Oh,
your second driver can't even get in the top 5.
That is true. After he's signed that extension, he hasn't done shit.
No, he hasn't.
And we're talking about Sergio Perez, by the way.
I mean, if you're happy sitting there complaining about carrying the team, so be it. You'll have a second driver that won't do shit for you.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, if Lando don't get knocked out of the race, him and Oscar are finishing high up in the points.
Yeah, they are.
You know, like both Mercedes, they finished decent in points.
Yeah.
Ferrari had a mix up. Poor Charles Leclerc.
Oh, poor Charles.
He was the meat in the middle of a sandwich of Piastri and Perez.
Yeah.
On turn 1, so he had to go down, pit right away, change his front wing, and then Logan Sargent, the American.
Yeah.
God, I don't know why Williams get rid of him. He ain't worth the waiting. He ain't worth it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I heard he's looking into his quote unquote options outside of F1.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I guess go to NASCAR, dude.
Yeah.
Because maybe, I mean, he might be decent in IndyCar.
Yeah.
But I doubt it.
Who knows?
But
and I think all the IndyCar seats are filled right now. I don't think anybody.
I don't know. I don't keep up with it.
Yeah, I don't keep up with it.
I only keep up with IndyCar for
one time
race,
a year.
One race only.
Yeah, and that's Indy 500.
But even back in the day when, you know, I had like Mears, Andretti, that's Mario, not Michael.
Yeah.
And Rick Mears and a bunch of guys I knew.
Yeah.
You know, and like to watch race.
Yeah.
I didn't care to catch any other races but the 500.
Yeah.
Never been my thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not like, I mean, NASCAR's always been my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I've always enjoyed Formula One, though.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway, so what were your thoughts on the race, Kim, while we're talking about the Formula One race?
Well, I liked it. It was a good race. Even, like I said, I did catch it like halfway through almost because I didn't get up in time, but I did like it. The race was interesting. Everybody was, as I call it, getting froggy. They were actually racing each other. And so once they started racing each other, it made for a good race because at that time, you know, even back in what they call the mid pack, you know, the mid pack they were racing it real. I mean, they were racing for position, which made it good.
Yeah.
Because every one of those cars were racing for position. So I enjoyed it.
Exactly. And your thoughts on, because I guess everybody knows that you are Max fans. So your thoughts on the incident up there in turn 3 with Lando?
It was bullshit. He should have backed off. His engineer should have said, Max, let Lando pass. You've got the faster car. You can overtake him.
Right. I mean, you're going to get DRS. You can probably get him back.
Yeah.
Or worst case, you take second place and you still
get points.
Get points out of it.
Yeah.
And you're not going to fall that far
behind.
Or Lando's not going to get that much closer to you in points.
No.
It's a long season. It's 24 freaking races.
Yeah. And you're not even halfway. Well,
which number are we on?
I can't remember. I think we're on the 9. I think this was round 10, I think.
Round 10?
I think it was round 10.
No, round 11.
Round 11. Okay.
So we're one. So next week we'll be halfway
through the season. But still, you still got half a season left. You should never have pulled that shit.
Right.
You should have let him by, because rules state you are to give the car this.
Give a car length.
Yeah, give a car length for a pass. And you did not give a car length for a pass. And so not only did it fuck up Lando's race, but it fucked up yours too.
Yep. So Lando Norris, I mean, they classified him. They put him as not classified.
Yeah.
P20, 7 laps down.
Yeah.
That's how much of the race was left. 7 freaking laps.
Yeah.
Logan Sargent, I mentioned before, 2 laps down. Fucking Aston Martin. I don't know what the hell's happened to them.
I don't know. They were so good last week, and then all of a sudden, then all of a sudden they kind of
they were better off the beginning of the year than they are now.
Yeah, they kind of tapered off.
I mean, Lance finished P13, but Fernando finished P18. Couldn't get his grips on the car all weekend.
It's like the car was not wanting to behave.
Kick Sauber, they're pretty much the old Williams.
Yeah, they are.
When we first started watching.
Yeah, they are.
They finished P17 and 16 respectively. Joe Guan Yu 17th, Valtteri Bottas in 16th.
Yep.
Yuki Tsunoda for RB Racing finished P14.
Yep.
In P12, Esteban Ocon for Alpine.
Yep.
Alpine, eventually, some point this season, we're going to have a major crash between him and Pierre Gasly.
Yeah, we are.
We know that they don't like each other.
Oh, no, they hate each other.
And with Esteban leaving the team at the end of the season, he's going to start shoving the car in there a lot more.
Yeah. And
not giving a flying fuck.
Yeah, there's going to be a huge crash between those two before the end of the year.
Charles Leclerc rebounded to P11, just outside the points.
That's cool. That's good.
Right. So your point finish is starting with P10, Pierre Gasly for Alpine.
Yep.
Here's a shocker. P8, Kevin Magnussen, Haas F1.
Wow.
P7,
Uh-huh.
Sergio Perez, Red Bull Racing.
Go figure. That's his favorite spot to finish.
P6, Nico Hulkenberg, Haas F1.
Wow.
P5 with a 10-second penalty.
That was Max.
Max Verstappen, Red Bull Racing.
Yep.
P4, Lewis Hamilton with Mercedes.
Mercedes has sure come a long way.
Right. Your podium, Carlos Sainz.
Yep.
Ferrari.
Yep.
Oscar Piastri, McLaren in P2. And the winner of the race, George Russell for Mercedes AMG Petronas.
Yep.
Which I made a comment to Kim, kind of ironic that the top 3 drivers, today's race winning or finishing the top 3 are all second drivers.
Yeah, they are.
Because
every one of them are driver 2.
As far as Mercedes goes,
Lewis is
number one driver is Lewis. Ferrari, number 1 driver is Charles.
Yeah.
And the number 1 driver at McLaren is Lando.
And their second drivers is the one that brought the victory home.
Right. All the P2 guys.
Yeah.
All of secondary drivers who are supposed to do their job when the P1 drivers can't.
Yeah.
Did their job. Finished 1, 2, 3.
3. Yeah.
Your DHL fastest lap went to Fernando Alonso.
Oh, I figured that.
Well, yeah, he put him on soft like 2 laps ago, 2 or 3 laps ago.
And I think driver of the day was Lando.
Yes, driver of the day was Lando again.
Yep.
And your DHL fastest pit stop award went to Ferrari.
Oh,
With a 1.95.
Whoa. They're really improving.
Right. Next weekend, July 4th weekend. The weekend, July 4th, is the British Grand Prix.
Yep.
At Silverstone.
Silverstone, yep. Another iconic track of F1.
Right. All right, Kim, out of the Austrian Grand Prix, who is your driver of the day? Or your driver of the day.
Driver of the day?
Mm-hmm.
That was my pencil. Well, considering what Leclerc ended up in, that was a pretty good finish on his part.
Yeah. So you're going to give your driver of the day to Charles?
Yeah. I mean, he recovered really well.
He did. Yeah, he wasn't happy with it though. He wasn't happy. Wasn't happy with the car at all.
No, but at least he recovered to bring home 11th. He might have been out of the points, but I mean, it's better than finishing dead last.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Ferrari's got a lot of work on. Got a lot of work to do
because they're having Lewis come over next year.
Yeah,
and they got a lot of work to do on their cars and a lot of strategic work to do.
Yep, exactly. And that's kind of the funny thing too is Carlos don't have a ride next year yet.
No, he don't.
Still trying to figure out where he's going to go.
Yeah.
Which is really shocking that a certain team re-signed their other driver before giving this guy a chance to drive for him. But I think it's because their P1 driver don't want any competition.
Well, he proved it today. He proved it today.
All righty. All right, it's time for our favorite award.
Okay.
Hey, why do you let him call you jackass all the time? The bartender says, "Oh, he always calls me."
All right, your Jackass Award. Thank you, Dragon Buddy, for that one, buddy. Thank you, Dragon Buddy.
That goes to my driver, Max Verstappen.
You're gonna get to Max.
Yeah, because he had no reason to try and block Lando after Lando was coming up on him. He had a fast car. He could have let Lando by, stayed on his gearbox, and then used DRS to regain first place.
Oh, yeah, especially since there's 3 DRS zones at this track.
Yeah, he had 3 chances to regain the lead. He did not need to do what he did.
No. Or just take second place.
Take second place and be happy with it.
Right.
You're still going to get points.
Yeah.
You're still ahead in the drivers' championship was what everybody wants to see.
Well, yeah, and again, the drivers' championship
doesn't mean shit.
In Formula One does not pay any money.
No, it doesn't mean shit.
It's still the constructors' title. The constructors' championship is where the money's at.
Yeah, and it's like you could have got a lot of more points for your constructors' championship, but no, you had to be a jackass and sit there and try and block Lando in return.
I didn't try to block him. He tried to shove him off the damn track.
You had to try and shove him off the damn track.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I know Lando died. Max was bitching about Lando dive bobbing him, which is friggin' hilarious because Anthony Davidson at the end of the race on Sky, because we watched it on ESPN.
Yes, we did.
So we get Sky stuff. He actually showed a pass that Max made, the same type of pass.
Yeah.
Or not, but not that one, but the one where Max is saying he ran him out wide.
Yeah.
And Lando was underneath him.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Well, Max has done the same thing like in 2019.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And then you get a penalty for it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
How quickly they forget the shit they do.
I know. I mean, you already won the goddamn sprint.
Yeah, right.
You already got goddamn points this weekend.
Oh, I forgot we didn't talk about the sprint weekend. Oh, well.
You didn't have to sit there and fuck your race up and fuck Lando's up because your fucking hothead got in the way.
Fucking hothead. Oh, Jesus.
And that is my rant.
All right. So during the podium celebrations, the drivers each get a trophy, and the constructors' title or the race winning constructor, which was Mercedes. They get a trophy too. And this time at Austria, the presenting person who gave the trophy to the constructor, the Mercedes guy, was Hans Zimmer.
Yes.
Right? Zimmerman or Zimmer?
Hans Zimmer, I think.
It's Hans Zimmer. Anyways, best known for Lion King. He was actually known for a lot more.
Yeah, but you associate him with the Lion King.
Because I kind of missed the national anthem part. Actually went back and watched the national anthem. Him playing guitar, Hans Zimmer, with F1 fans, performed the Austrian national anthem live in the middle of the track. It was like freaking badass.
That was awesome.
It's like, wow, okay, can we do this here?
Yeah, exactly.
Can we do something like this here? Yeah. Don't think John Williams plays the guitar though.
I don't know.
So you'd have to they'd have to get piano out there or something. Yeah, did he even play piano?
Yeah, I think he does.
I have no idea what John Williams does.
I don't either.
But yeah, right now, I mean, for me, Hans Zimmer might be just a little higher than Williams now in my book.
Yeah.
That's because it's fucking cool.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, I enjoyed it.
Exactly.
Alrighty.
So who's your jackass of the race?
Huh?
Who's your jackass of the race?
Max and Lando.
Yeah.
I'll give it to both of them because there was moments where they were both pushing each other a little too harsh.
Yeah,
they really both needed to calm the fuck down.
Yeah, they both did.
My other jackass is I said it earlier. I don't remember who the fuck it was now.
It was the stewards.
Oh yeah, it was the stewards, but I can't remember why now.
Because of Oscar Piastri.
Oh yeah, because according to them,
in qualifying,
Oscar Piastri went over track limits, but the way I understood the rules was as long as you got tires
on the white line,
right on the white line, you're still technically in on the track.
Yeah, you are.
And I mean, half that fucking tire was still on the black pavement anyway. So as far as I'm concerned, that's not breaking track limits.
Yeah, and that's why
there was a few other things too where they were actually really good on their penalties today.
They were.
A couple of things, one or two other ones could have been. They could have maybe given some penalties for.
Yeah, but they let it ride.
And then the only other one is I'll give it to the whole FIA because they need to change their damn rules.
Yeah, they do. They need to change.
They need to make it where if you take a guy out of the race, then you are either held for 5 to 6 laps on pit road.
Yep.
In your pit stall.
Yeah.
Or you're DQ'd.
Exactly.
From the race.
Exactly.
I mean, this isn't like full body car NASCAR.
No, it's not.
These are open wheel cars.
Yeah, which are dangerous.
Right. I think they got to really start thinking about the danger.
Yeah, they do.
Anyways.
And the thing is what really pisses me off.
Wasn't there another one we do?
I
kind of changed the driver today, but it really should have been move with the race.
Yeah, move with the race. Yeah, that was one too, I think. Anyway, my thought that I was just processing in my processor brain was the thing that I think irritates me the most, and this is with all motorsports, is every motorsport comes out and says, oh, we put the drivers first. We put the drivers first. We want the drivers' safety. And then this shit happens. It happens between Max and Lando.
Well, okay, but this at least was not what happened at Monza a few years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
When you had Max land on top of Lewis.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
and if it hadn't been,
the problem is here we are. We're going to Silverstone again.
Yeah.
By this point of the 2021 season, didn't Max and Lewis already have a coming together?
Yeah, they did.
And then they had another coming together
in Cops Corner
at Silverstone.
Yeah, in Cops Corner. And then it just escalated, I think, a couple of races later or a race later.
It was later on in the season.
Yeah, that it escalated.
It was like September when we go to Monza, I think it was in 2021. And
it just escalated.
Right. It continued escalating all the way to the last race of the season.
Which then
we won't go into that nightmare of
Well,
we've already talked about nauseated on this show.
Yeah, but
at some point, I'm sure we did.
But the FIA needs to really either
they need to start giving bigger penalties.
This 10-second penalty is just a
slap on the wrist.
That's what I was going to say. It's a fucking slap on the wrist to
especially
these
when
drivers.
it didn't give him a chance. Especially when he don't have. Oh gosh. Especially when he doesn't have the. Oh God, my brain just went.
Okay, so what were you trying to say?
I don't know. It wasn't important.
Especially when he doesn't have.
It wasn't important. I have no fucking clue. I don't know.
Well, his hot heads. He needs to.
They just need to nip this shit in the butt.
But yeah, they need to nip it in the butt.
They need to send a damn message across all of Formula One. I get it. You know, they brought up, well, Michael Schumacher did this, and I agree. But that's the thing is, it's been done for so many years that it's time to nip it.
Yeah, it's time to nip it, or else you're going to kill a driver.
Yeah, or severely injure one.
Yeah.
I mean, I know death is severely, but I really don't go that far with it yet. But I mean, it could happen. It
could happen because because I agree with you on Lando. Both of them had the fucking hot heads today, and neither one of them would cool their damn hot heads and race each other decent. What are you looking for?
My phone.
Do you have to hit the find me button?
No, I'm not gonna hit it while we're doing the show.
Oh.
I'll find it later.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway.
All right, let's get on the NASCAR. Let's get on the New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Well, before we actually go on to New Hampshire and cover that, prior to the New Hampshire race, it was officially announced that Chase Briscoe will be taking the 19 car.
For Joe Gibbs Racing.
For Joe Gibbs Racing. Replacing my driver, Martin Truex Jr.
Who's retiring.
Who is retiring at the end of this year. We had already mentioned that he was retiring at the end of this year, but we didn't know who was going to take his spot.
I think we mentioned the rumor that came from Jordan Bianchi.
That it might be Chase
Briscoe. We might have mentioned that after Iowa race.
Yeah.
But that was when Christopher Bell, during the Iowa race weekend, accidentally
let it slip.
Well, he said Chase was coming.
Yeah.
So of course Kyle Larson took to Twitter like, "Oh, I didn't realize Chase Elliott was leaving the Hendrick. May have been a great teammate. I mean, like just running with it for help, for shits and giggles." You know, but I mean, everybody knew at that moment when Christopher Bell said Chase, they knew it was Chase Briscoe.
And the thing is what's so cool about the official announcement is they let Christopher Bell do it. And he got to the microphone and he says, "Well, since I started this on Friday, I'm going to make it official. Our new driver for the number 19 is Chase Briscoe." So he made it official. And a little bit of information about Chase Briscoe. And I saw this on a tweet that he had put out himself. And he says of everybody that he interviewed with, Coach Joe Gibbs was the only one that didn't ask him what sponsor money he was bringing to the team.
Right.
And Martin Truex's current sponsor, which is Bass Pro Shops, will stay with Joe Gibbs, the 19, and will be Chase Briscoe's main sponsor for next year.
Right.
Not knowing that he has his pond in the backyard with a bass in it.
Yeah, he was talking about, Chase Briscoe was talking about how he has a pond in the backyard that's got bass in it, and he can't wait to talk to Johnny, the owner of Bass Pro Shops, to maybe help him get some bigger fish in there.
Yes. Because he wants to fish this in the aquarium that they have in the store.
Yeah, right.
But yes. Then Johnny, the owner, just came and confirmed it.
Right. Well, no, he wasn't there to confirm it.
No, it was audio.
Right. It was an audio.
It was an audio message that he confirmed that he was back.
I'm sure Johnny was out fishing somewhere.
I'm sure he was either in a deer blind or on a boat somewhere.
I don't think it'd be deer blind this time of year.
Okay, he's on a
probably
boat.
on a boat out fishing somewhere with Martin.
Yeah, exactly.
I guarantee him and Martin were off because Martin wasn't there at the press conference.
No. So I figure him and Martin were fishing.
More likely.
So anyway, that was the official announcement.
All right, let's get into New Hampshire.
Yes.
The
Big Lobster.
Right, New Hampshire Motor Speed, or what the hell? Yeah, Motor Speedway.
No, New Hampshire Motor
In
Speedway.
Loudon, New Hampshire,
Yep.
race was held Sunday, June 23rd. The USA Today 301.
Yep.
This is race number 18 of a 36 race season.
Yep.
26 races of the regular season we go to. So we are
now, as of this race.
We're not talking about. Okay, we'll get there when we get to today's race.
All right.
This race is a total of 305 laps, 322.69 miles. There were a total of 14 cautions for 85 laps.
Mm-hmm.
The first one started with at the end of stage 1 conclusion. Then after that, we had spin on car 31, spun on turn 2. Then we had number 8 and number 10 incident on turn 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had the stage 2 conclusion.
Okay.
And we had number 9 and 22 incident on turn 2.
Yeah, I remember.
And we had
that.
number 7 spin back stretch.
Yeah.
And we had the number 19 incident turn 4.
Yeah.
And then we had the number 8 incident back stretch, which then accumulated with a red flag for weather.
Yes.
It rained. First we got lightning, and then we got rain.
Yes.
That took 2 hours and 14 minutes and 49 seconds.
Yep.
Which at that point we went from being on. Well, we'll get there. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
The next caution was a car number 1 spin on turn 4.
Yes.
And we had car 7 spin on turn 2.
Yep.
And then we had car 3, 10, 2, 23, 43 incident in turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then car 77 spun in turn 3.
Mm-hmm.
We had car 34 had an incident, and car 34 and 12 car had an incident in turn 2. And the final one towards the end of the race was number 6 spins on turn 2.
Yes, you know what we forgot to do at the beginning of the show?
What?
We forgot to do housekeeping.
Okay, well, we'll have to remember to do it at the end.
Yes, we will. I'll remember.
Okay.
I will remember.
All right, so the rains came, and luckily because of New Hampshire not being a fast track,
yeah,
we had our Goodyear wet weather tires there.
Yes, we did.
Which NASCAR decided to get the track dry to a certain point, put on the wet weather tires.
And that's how they finished the race.
Right. With the track drying.
Yeah.
We finished the race with
wet weather tires.
Non-competitive pit stops.
Yeah.
So what that literally encompasses is coming down pit road, leaving pit road, and you'll get put right back into position when you came down pit road.
Yeah. If you're in position 1,
so it don't matter how long you spend in the pits.
Yeah, if you're in position,
you can spend almost the full lap in the pits. You'll still come out and take over. If you're first, take back over first.
Yeah. So yeah.
Anyways, one of the biggest things about this race was the fact that NASCAR never allowed the teams to decide whether or not they could put on slicks.
Yeah, and that's the biggest bitch I have about it.
So every time NASCAR said either you can change tires, you can't change tires, every time a yellow flag came out, and they kept it at that. They would never turn it loose to the teams. While you even had a lot of guys on the radio talking, hey, we need slicks.
Yeah.
This track, and they got to a point where they're tearing up the wet weather tires.
Yeah. And
because, again, they have to run in water.
Yeah. So every time they went in under a caution
to keep them cool.
To keep them cool. So every time they went in under a caution, NASCAR says, nope, you're going from one set of wet weather tires to the other set of wet weather tires. They only had 3 fucking sets of wet weather tires. 3 fucking sets. And they used all 3 fucking sets.
Right.
Which is bullshit because the drivers are out there. The drivers know how the track feels.
Right.
Because they've driven it, but yet.
Chair.
What?
My phone.
Oh.
I threw it over there.
Your wallet.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, the drivers know what the fuck the track feels like. They know that it's drying up. NASCAR, get your heads out of your fucking asses and let the drivers decide.
Yep.
Don't you sit there and decide for them.
No, I agree. I mean, that's the whole point of having, what's the, I mean, I get it. It was the first time we were trying it on an oval, but I mean, obviously it was working, so why not go for it?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we're just going to go over the top 10. We're not going to talk about who won or where because the stage breaks. In 10th place for New Hampshire, the USA Today 301 was car number 1, Ross Chastain.
Yep.
In 9th place was car 19, Martin Truex Jr.
Yep.
In 8th place was car 42, John Hunter Nemechek.
Yep.
In P7 was car 47, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Not a good finish for Stenhouse.
Yeah, for Stenhouse, yeah.
In P6, number 45, Tyler Reddick.
Yes.
In P5, number 17, Chris Buescher. Another good finish for Chris.
Yeah.
In P4, the 5 car, Kyle Larson. P3, your Rookie of the Year candidate and current leading Rookie of the Year, Josh Berry in car number 4.
Yes.
In P2, car 14, Chase Briscoe.
Yep.
And finish in P1, car 20, Christopher Bell.
And he got the big lobster.
Well, what Christopher Bell said during his interview was the fact, I've won rain shortened races and I've now won a rain or a wet weather race.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true.
Exactly.
That lobster was huge.
Yeah,
and its claws started to go like this because it's a live lobster, and his claws started to go like this. It wanted to pinch somebody.
All right. Is there anything else you want to talk about from New Hampshire?
No, just that they announced it before New Hampshire who is going to be the official driver of the number 19. So,
right.
And we've already covered that.
Okay.
So moving on to the Ally 300, which
was Ally 400.
Ally 400, which was yesterday
at Nashville Speedway. 331 laps for 440.23 miles.
Yes.
Is that true race distance or is that what it's supposed to be? Probably that. No, that is not true race distance. No, because it's supposed to finish at 300 laps.
Yeah, and it didn't.
It's a 1.33 mile concrete track.
Yeah.
I love how they say it's in Nashville, Tennessee. It's actually closer to Lebanon, Tennessee.
Yeah, it is.
And even if you look it up on Google, it gives us address as Lebanon, Tennessee.
Yeah.
It's about 11 miles away from Lebanon.
Yeah.
Which is pretty hilarious.
Yeah. Anyway, so for that race, we actually completed all of stage 1. They were watching weather. We did not complete halfway through the race when
we got to lap 147.
Yeah,
or 145, I think it was, when they put the yellow out for lightning.
And then
which lightning comes out in an 8-mile radius.
Yeah,
that's why I need my phone. There's a reason why we have an 8-mile radius because of the fact that I want to say it was 2005. What are you doing?
Well, I thought.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to try to do the best I can. In 2005, in August of 2005, a fan was killed in the parking lot of Pocono Raceway.
Yeah.
And 10 others were injured because of lightning.
Yeah,
they were. Stop looking. You're rubbing on this. I've already said stop looking. Okay.
All right.
That's why we have an 8-mile radius.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why we have this.
Yeah, and that's the reason why the caution came out. Then as they were going around the laps, the skies decided to open up.
No, it didn't open up until after we were on pit road.
I know, but they started to open up. The rain started to come.
No, it didn't. They parked them on pit road because of lightning. It was dry as a bone during.
There was drops on some of the windshields. No,
there wasn't.
Yeah, there was.
There was a few drops on the camera lenses that were around the track after they parked the cars.
I thought there was stuff because I made the comment that there was drops on the windshield.
No. It was dead bugs.
Okay.
It was dead bugs.
I thought it was drops.
All right, anyways. I'm not gonna argue about it. This red flag period lasted for only
an hour and 21 minutes.
And 20 seconds.
And 20 seconds. Well, I didn't get the seconds. I just remembered the hour and 20.
I know, that's why I have it here.
Because you told me to remember that.
Oh. Very short period.
Shorter than what New Hampshire was.
Right. First half of race, Kim, up until the yellow flag or red flag. What was your thoughts of this race at this point?
Well, they're getting froggy.
They weren't that froggy.
No, they weren't that froggy, but they were getting froggy.
It was pretty boring.
Yeah, it was really boring.
Wasn't a lot of.
There wasn't a lot of passing. There wasn't a lot of
anything.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of movement.
All the damn leader.
Yeah,
minus the guys who would shake it up.
Yeah.
About 38 laps in.
Yeah.
On a different pit cycle, but other than that, and then a few guys stayed out to run late into the stage.
Yeah. So
other than that, there was really nothing.
Nothing the first half of the race. Now, when they came back from the red flag, that's when it started picking up.
Well, no, it actually started picking up a little bit in stage 2.
Yeah.
Because they started getting told that they were racing the rain.
Yeah. So then everybody started getting froggy. Everybody started going for the same real estate.
Well, here we go, real quick. The car 42 spun on out of turn 4 on lap 117.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, this whole time I'm listening to Booty Barker and Bubba Wells' radio.
Yeah.
And Booty's telling Bubba we got about 65 laps.
Yes.
A green flag before the rain comes.
Yes.
Yeah, this is as long as you don't get cautions.
As long as you don't get cautions, yeah.
Well, 42 spins off turn 4, brings out the second caution of the race.
Yep.
The third caution was brought out at lap 127, 10 laps later for car number 54 and 48 spin on the front stretch.
Yeah.
Then 10 laps later at lap 130, so it was 137. That's when we had our red flag period. Yeah, it wasn't 147, it was 137. I was going by what clock said in the poll.
Okay.
And then at lap after the 1 hour and 21 minute break, we had the stage conclusion at 187.
Yep.
Then it got froggy, really froggy.
Yes. Then the driver started getting froggy.
Lap 203, we had number 15 incident in turn 2.
Yeah.
Lap 210, we had number 43 incident in turn 2.
Yeah, we did.
Lap 220, we had number 9 incident on the front stretch where it comes spinning down the friggin' front straightaway.
Yeah, exactly.
229, we had Christopher Bell wreck in turn 2.
Yeah, we did.
Who had actually been leading the race a lot today.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he led 131 laps today.
Yeah, and he and with that wreck, it ended up putting him out of the race.
Well, because we had guys on different strategies now.
Yeah, we did.
So he got put back in the hornet's nest.
Yeah, they did.
And got collected.
In another wreck.
Yep. After that, then we had lap 244 was number 6 incident on turn 2.
Yep.
Brad creamed the wall there.
Yeah, he did. Holy cow. And he had no help. What happened is the car just got away from him.
No, he actually hit the car that he was passing.
Oh, okay.
So you had TJ Merrigo's go door, bumper, clear, hold the brake.
Oh.
In other words, he was clearing them on the back straightaway. Now we know they're on the spotters on the front straightaway, so it's not a perfect sight to it.
No, it's not.
So TJ said clear either too soon or Brad was cleared and didn't move up right away.
Right. Yeah.
Which gave the guy behind him. I don't remember who was behind him.
I can't either.
But anyways, that's the reason what happened to Brad.
Yeah.
Lap 300. Oh yeah, because lap 300.
Mm-hmm.
Was it going? It can't be a lap 300.
No, it had to be before then.
Right.
It had to be
299.
Yeah, 299 because it was 299 because it was.
Anyways, we had number 2 incident, number 2 and number 10 incident on the back straightaway.
Yeah.
And then we entered overtime.
Race that never end.
1 overtime, 2 overtimes, 3 overtimes, 4 overtimes.
Not just 4 overtimes. We
New
made
NASCAR record, 5 overtime.
before the race finally ended.
So at 3:06, when the hell did this race was supposed to be? Sure it was India 300?
Yeah, because it's like 2 or 3 laps left, and then they were under caution.
They keep counting laps, I guess.
Yeah, they do keep counting laps under caution.
So what happened when we got in that overtime period, Kim? What was the biggest concern?
Fuel. Yeah.
Everyone was running on fumes.
Yeah, they were. So running on fumes, what do you get? Oh, well, my car's out of gas. Can't do anything about it. So let's get off the track. Oh no, my car's out of gas. Well, my car didn't give me a warning. So
which is a 5 car.
So
that wreck there collected 5, 1, 54, 8, 3, 24.
Yeah. Because car 5's fuel light did not come on and say low fuel. There was no warning.
No, and he started right there on the front row.
Yeah.
Then we had, I love how they say 314, but this would be number 2 overtime. Then we had an incident with cars 41, 56, 47, 4, and 51.
And at this time, I said, well, it's going to be a 24-hour race because they hadn't even completed 1 lap and the damn caution kept coming out.
Oh, yeah. We weren't even making the turn 1.
No.
I mean, they're wrecking. Yeah. They were wrecking just as we were crossing the start finish line.
Yeah.
Taking the green flag.
Yeah. So I says, well, we're going to have a 24-hour race.
Well, and then this next one, or no, the last one, the 4th one, but let's get to the 3rd one real quick. That was number 895 incident in turn 1.
Yeah.
So that they're another wreck. And I think somebody cleared somebody that wasn't clear and whatnot. Then we get to the last attempt. Yeah. Or the 4th attempt.
Yeah. And in between.
And that was car 4 incident turn 4, spinning off 4, which that was just before Logano took the white flag.
Yeah. So then.
And we re-rack them again.
Re-rack them and stack them again.
Luckily, we made it there to the end. And that was the end of it.
Yeah. And in between the overtimes, car 11 and car 19 finally pitted for fuel and tires.
Yeah, well, yeah, they had to. They were on fumes.
Yeah, they were on fumes.
I mean,
the car was jumping.
Denny Hamlin said he made it down pit road, or coming down pit road, he ran out of fuel.
Yeah.
As far as, oh gosh, who's the other one? Well, Logano somehow stretched.
I mean, he somehow made his fuel tank a lot larger than what it was supposed to be.
I swear to God, he's in the freaking car going, take fuel. He had an extra gas can in there.
I don't know, but he sure in the hell stretched it because.
But he did pass inspection, right?
Yeah, he did pass inspection. There was no problems, no issues. Jordan said no issues.
Maybe they've got something in there that stores extra fuel. They have to have it.
Yeah.
There's something got to be there.
I don't know.
NASCAR didn't catch.
Yeah. And he says, well, I was spitting and sputtering towards the end, but it's like, and everybody says, how did you make your fuel last? Everybody that pitted 3 laps after you were running out of fuel, how did you make it last?
Yeah. As far as I'll do this for me this time.
Hey, why do you let him call you jackass all the time? The bartender says, oh, he always calls me.
My jackass award actually goes to NASCAR for not noticing a wreck under caution. This is not the first time this has happened before.
No.
It happened back in Texas a year ago.
Yeah,
I think it was between the 24 car and Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, it did. And yeah.
And NASCAR's got a problem where once we go under caution, they don't watch the cars.
No, they don't. And that was going to be my jackass too.
Other than that, I'm not going to give it to the crew chiefs or anything because
the crew chiefs,
they're just doing their damn job.
They were doing their job with what information they had.
Right. And who the hell thought we were going to?
Who the hell?
Oh, I know who else I was going to give it to.
Who?
NBC.
Yeah, NBC. I agree. NBC.
Was it supposed to be 30 laps to go?
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Was that the 30 lap mark?
I can't remember.
Anyways, at 7:30 Eastern,
which would be 4:30 our time.
Right. Okay. Let's not worry about our. Does this say 7:30 Eastern?
They said that they were going to switch it over to USA.
Switch the race over to USA Network
because of track and field
Olympic trials. Again, it's not bad as what Fox did with NASCAR by bumping NASCAR to FS1 because they were showing the Westminster Dog Show.
It's like, really, Fox? But yet NASCAR signed a whole hell of a big TV contract.
Go ahead.
I mean, the TV networks fed NASCAR a bunch of bullshit. NASCAR fell for it, and NASCAR signed the contract.
All right, real quick. We didn't do this, or we need to start doing this because we are getting closer.
Yeah.
To this point of the year. Let's talk points.
Yes, let's talk points.
And the playoff points.
Yes.
How we even have playoffs and racing is beyond me.
Yeah, it's like just race the entire season and then go for the championship at the end. Don't sit here and do, the first 16 is the first round of playoffs. Then we'll eliminate 4. Then we'll go to 12. We'll eliminate 4 there. Then we'll go to 8. We'll eliminate 4 there. No, yeah. 8, and then we'll go to 4. It's like bullshit.
Right. All right. So the current playoff standings, with Joey Logano winning, moves him into P9 of the current standings.
Yeah.
Your driver, Martin Truex Jr., is 143 above the cut line, unless he has a major catastrophe coming up.
Yeah.
He should make the playoffs easily. Ty Gibbs should actually make it pretty comfortable. I mean, really, only when maybe Bowman's really got to worry, and Chris Buescher's
got to worry. Yeah.
That's a lot of points they're going to have to give up.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone in red, Bubba, Chase, Briscoe, Kyle Busch, and Josh Berry, and anyone below them all need to win a race.
Yeah, they need to win to get in.
Anyone wins the race. Now, there's 5 more winners or 6 more winners.
Yeah.
Martin Truex is out.
Well, yeah.
If you don't win.
Yeah. And that's what I told you. I says he may be out this year again. Because
okay. Let's look at this let's look at the list of people that need to win, right? That is at least the 4 bottom ones here we got right here.
Bubba, Chase, Kyle, and Josh.
Right. Out of those 4, who you think could win? And I gotta see what we got coming up for tracks.
Well, we got Chicago next week, Chicago street course next week, which
street race
next week, which I have my issues on that. Street circuit, which I have my issues on that too.
Go to Chicagoland.
Yeah, go to Chicagoland and Juliet. Because
Joliet.
Go to Chicagoland.
Not Juliet.
Anyway, whatever. Go to Chicagoland and Joliet. There's a perfectly good track up there. Start utilizing it instead of putting the damn race on a road. If you want a fucking road course, then take out the Roval.
All right. After Chicago next weekend, July 7th, then we go to Pocono, July 14th.
Yeah.
Indianapolis, Brickyard.
Brickyard 400.
The return of the Brickyard on July 21st.
Yes.
Then we return August 11th for Richmond.
Yes.
August 18th, Michigan International. And then we go August 24th, Daytona International.
Yeah.
And the final race of the regular season, September 1st, Darlington. Those 4 there, who you think has got a chance to win based on current performances in these next races?
Probably Bubba Wallace.
I'm going to go on, honestly, out of that list, maybe probably Chase Briscoe. Either Briscoe or Barry are my picks.
Yeah.
For current Stewart-Haas racers.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because those
Kyle and RCR can't get shit together.
No, they can't. They can't get their shit together. And I know Briscoe.
Bubba should be up there because of the fact that Reddick is up there in the same equipment.
Yeah.
But even Reddick's interview today kind of proved that they think their cars are off. I know Danny has mentioned on this podcast
that the cars are off.
There is no, for some reason, they've lost speed.
Yeah.
In those cars.
Yeah, and they can't figure out why.
Right.
But we know that Briscoe has a ride for next year. So
right.
Josh Berry is the one that's going to have to prove something.
Yeah.
Because Briscoe's already got a ride next year.
I mean, honestly, and I'm surprised he didn't try it today or yesterday at Nashville when he got up there. I don't know why he didn't try to start moving people out of the fucking way.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I mean, Rubbin's racing.
Yeah, exactly.
Give somebody the bumper, make them go up.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and then get the hell away from. I mean, that's what Dale Earnhardt Sr. would do.
Oh, I know, but I'm pretty sure.
And that's where I come from. I come from the old school type racing where it's like, fuck you, move them out of the way to get your goddamn win.
Yeah, but the thing is
fuck rattling in their cage. Well, give them the goddamn bumper.
Well, and
move them.
Well, the thing is a lot of the racers won't do that because of what happened to Ross.
Martin Truex Jr.
Well, Martin Truex Jr. I don't think he's ever done it.
He needs to fucking do it. He could have done it today and probably had a win.
I know, but I'm just saying because of the Ross Chastain incident where they came over and said they had to put a leash on Ross, none of the drivers want to go that far.
Okay. You're talking about when Rick Hendrick said something about Ross Chastain.
Yeah.
Because Hendrick Motorsports provides engines for Trackhouse racing.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my question. Well, where the hell is Trackhouse's people now bitching about Kyle Larson taking out their car?
Exactly.
That's what happened today.
Yeah, or yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I don't get.
Anyways.
Hendrick told Trackhouse to put
honestly,
Chastain on a leash.
Okay, let's get back to the standings.
Yeah.
Real quick, do you really see anybody coming from the bottom?
No,
I mean, honestly, I don't see.
I don't either. I don't see
anybody coming. I know this next race. You know, I know Daytona and this next race are wild cards.
Yeah.
But
I don't really see anybody from in red that
because here's the problem is Shane Van Gisbergen driving next week?
Yeah, if he's driving there,
he's driving next week,
then
there's your winner of the race. You know, the guy that won it last year is going to win it again this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care that these guys are coming back to the track for the second time. You know,
Josh hasn't been on it, I don't think.
Well, no, Josh hasn't been on it. But I mean, the thing is, they ran it wet last year, and this year,
hopefully they'll run it dry.
Knock on wood, it'll be running dry.
Dry, yeah. Well, yeah, I agree with you.
So it'll be a different animal.
Yeah, I agree with you. If
Shane,
I
don't think I've got a list yet of who's in this race. There's usually a list provided on who's you know.
Yeah, if Shane runs it, yeah, I mean he's probably going to end up winning it.
Yeah, think
so because he knows how the track runs, and if it's dry, oh my God, Katie bar the door.
Katie bar the door
because he's going to take off like a bat out of hell.
Talking about?
Huh? Shane, if it's dry.
All right, so we got the Chicago Street Course, the Grant Park 165. I don't have no information on drivers on who's going to be. That usually will come down tomorrow, sometime, or actually probably sometime today. The actual entry list. So, all right. Good race poll. Let's talk about Jeff Gluck's good race poll, Kim. That comes out today on Twix.
Okay.
What percentage do you think will be yes? That was a good race. That fans are going to say it was a good race.
I say about 50%. And only because of the five overtimes, because people might think that it was a
shit show.
Yeah, a shit show. That's what I was trying to say.
Seriously.
It was a shit show.
I mean, first half of the race was boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Second half of the race, after the rain, it started out kind of slow, but then all of a sudden they went crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it became a shit show with 5 overtimes.
Yes, it did.
I mean, even at one point, I'm like, Okay, I almost want the unlimited overtimes to stop.
Yeah, I do too. Unless they plan on doing unlimited overtimes for the next 24 hours.
Well, that wasn't going to happen because eventually we're going to get rid of all the guys that were low on fuel to get to the guys that actually had fuel in the car.
Yeah,
and a lot of them were actually moving up and getting closer to that front.
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
so we were on the verge. Eventually, you get rid of all the ones that are running out of fuel that were causing all the damn wrecks there at the end, and eventually you're going to have everyone, be on pace.
Yeah,
or be able to maintain and not wreck each other.
Yeah, not be a demolition derby.
It was becoming there.
Yeah, it was becoming.
But, again, I'm not going to knock, but anybody for trying it without fuel.
Oh, I'm not.
A lot of the guys that were trying it without fuel were guys that already won. They don't need. They just want extra playoff points.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, as far as I go, I am gonna go. Fuck. I'm just gonna say higher.
Okay.
I think maybe 65%, but that's as high as it goes.
Okay.
I don't think it was that great of a race.
I don't either.
I'm not sure. I mean, hell, you might be. And then the thing is, I don't know how many people DVR'd the race to watch it later on.
Later on, yeah.
Where they DVR'd it on NBC. So when they got to the end of NBC's coverage,
yeah, they didn't realize
they aren't going to have the end of the race. So they may fucking right then and there, that may be a no.
Yeah.
Again, the good race poll, you're looking at people who have been at the track.
Yeah.
You're also looking at people watching it from home.
Yeah. And just a note about yesterday's race at the raceway, they did sell out. There was 13 countries that were represented at that race. Plus, there was at least one person from all 50 states.
Yeah, she did make a mention of that. She remembered that stat that was given.
Yep.
But other than that, next week we got Silverstone.
Yes, we have.
This week was a little off on us because of the fact that we did 4 races.
Yeah. Next week we'll only be doing Silverstone and Chicago.
Right. The Grant Park 165.
Yeah.
Kim's not. Kim wants off the street course.
Yeah, they got a fucking Roval at Charlotte. If you're gonna do Chicago, take the fucking Roval out.
Okay. All right. That could be used for another show.
So.
All right. I'm fucking tired. That's why I'm like, yeah. Oh God. Anyways, you want to get
let's get housekeeping done, then we'll reveal the Oreos.
No. Let's do that first.
Okay.
All right. Oreo reveal.
God,
I might really don't even give a fuck. This is what? Second sets of 2?
Yeah, second set of 2.
All right, hold on. All right, here we go. All right, how are we going to do this? I know how to do this. Put yours over there for a minute.
Okay. Let's reveal yours.
I know you can do scans and look at, but we have not looked.
No, we have not looked. No.
All right, close your eyes. I'm going to open this one. I'm going to pull out a cookie.
Okay.
I'm going to hand it to you. And without looking, get as close as you can to the... Oh, okay. Never mind. I will do it without looking.
What?
Hang on. I'll do it without looking. And... Uh-oh. Look.
Oh, we got the light. That's package's light side.
Yep.
I'll eat that one.
Not right now. Fuck.
So that was the light side. Okay.
Well, last 2 packages we have are red.
Red. So
both red.
So let's see.
Now we're 2 red, 1 light.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Go ahead. We got one of each.
We went 50-50.
Yeah, we did.
Hot damn, how about that? That's even better.
Yeah.
All righty. So there we go. So we're still on the red. We're still dark side.
Yeah, because we had 3 out of the 4 packages be dark side.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Dark side rules, light side rules. Yeah. With that,
let's do the housekeeping.
Oh yeah, let's do housekeeping.
Yeah. Thank you, Adam Goswick from A Certain Point of View podcast for creating our remix logo.
Legal.
Thank you, Luna Girl and Dragon Buddy, Backyard TARDIS, Hannah, Mikey, Brindley, and Case for supporting us on Patreon. Want to support the show? Go to patreon.com/usedabusedpod.
Right, which supporting the show is not just supporting me and you, it's also supporting Nicole when we were able to finally get back doing.
Yeah, we're getting back doing the three of us. We got
some ideas. We got some great ideas coming up.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a 2-part on Purple Rain.
Yes, we are.
One on the movie and then one on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
So that will be coming up. We just gotta get the date figured out and we're gonna do it.
Yes.
We'll do a double show.
Yes.
Yeah, we got some things we're gonna try to get worked up.
Yes.
And that'll be on a Sunday night.
Yes, it will be on a Sunday
night. And a lot
of
that will have to, because of the fact that we are doing the racing, that will have to be one of those things where it's like, we got to make sure the races are over with and no damn rain delays are happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways.
Check out our ATSW family.
Sidebar Cantina
will be tonight at 5:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
ATSW, the Escape Pod, every Pantless Wednesday, live on YouTube at 7:05-ish Eastern.
7:05. Layman's terms, Keith Layman. Drunken banter, Magic Gathering, and whatever else he wants to talk about.
Yep.
Check him out on YouTube.
Stranger Things has happened with Don Delasnooch and Luna Girl every other Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Right, and they're watching the Stranger Things for the first time.
Yes.
They're currently in season 4. They're taking a little hiatus right at the moment.
Yes, they are.
But they'll come back and finish off season 4 and get ready for season 5. Unfortunately, I'm still in season 3.
Yes. Grave Reviews with Alan and Dragon Buddy, Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. Tune in if you want your weekly fix of horror flicks.
Right.
Sweet Studios and Explicit Noise on YouTube.
Yeah, sweet. I don't know what he's got a lot of music shit coming up.
Yes, he does.
So make sure you're checking out Sweet Studios. And Explicit Noise is a high school band or a band he had in high school, and they reformed to do some covers and stuff.
Yes. Orange and Fetch Show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Red Tavern live on
Red
5 Tavern.
Hold it.
Please get your shit together.
Red 5 Tavern live Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. On Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. They just concluded chapter 2 of their new season 3.
Right.
Red 5 Reading Book Club. Get more information. Contact Nicole on Twitter, X at
to get more information. My bad.
To get more information, contact Nicole on Twitter, X at PL Fandoms or at Red 5 Reading. We are currently going, now that it's July, we are currently going to read Aftermath, the 3 books for Aftermath. The first one's July, second one's August, and the third one's September. Also, Nicole has on the 5s, it's every 5th, 15th, and 25th. Tune into that on YouTube for guests that she has. Go ahead.
Oh, now you're ready?
Go to bio.link/red5 to find more exciting podcasts.
And for all use abuse links, you can look, our links can be found in the show notes, pinned to the top of our X, Twix, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, page, or go to bio.link/useabusepod. And I am Scott.
And I am Kim.
And Nicole's in the chat.
Yes, she is.
And until next time, have a great week.
And a great weekend.
Be kind to everyone.
Peace.
Peace. This is not nighttime, so it's good morning, everybody.